Today I'll talk about some of the key points that have been introduced under the new Guardianship and Administration Act. The first one there is that when an actual administrator or a guardian is making a decision, the role of that person is to involve the represented person as much as possible in making those decisions and basically give effect to their will or their wishes as far as they're known. The next point is the Act itself has introduced this concept of a supportive appointment. So when you have a person who can make decisions to a certain extent, but they might need some assistance, that supportive appointment can actually be put in place just to help guide them, gather information, and then give effect to decisions that they've made. Two of the other key aspects introduced under the Act relate to compensation and to penalty provisions. And these are really as a flow on from the elder abuse concerns and also mirror the changes that were made under the Power of Attorney Act. The first one of those is the ability for VCAT or the Supreme Court to order that compensation be paid to a represented person or their estate if an administrator or a guardian breaches their obligations under the Act. Key point there though is from a timing perspective, this application needs to be brought either within 6 months of the death of the represented person or 6 months of the death of the administrator or guardian. The final point I'll talk about today are the penalty provisions, and these apply where there's been a dishonest use of the orders made in relation to administration or in relation to guardianship, and that's either caused a loss to the represented person or it's allowed a gain to be derived by the administrator or guardian or someone related to them. Now these are quite significant. They can actually be as high as 5 years jail and 600 penalty units, which equates to just under $100,000. So it is quite a significant penalty regime that has been introduced. The key thing there is that it's really involving that represented person as much as possible in decision making, and if there has been an abuse of the orders that have been made, there is now significantly more power to bring that person to account who has breached those orders. Feel free to get in touch with any questions and talk to you again soon. Thank you.